Hello everyone. Now we are going to see the topic called feature abstraction, encapsulation, application of abstraction and encapsulation in detail in this session. So we already discussed about that features of OOPs, right? Here now we are going to see the data encapsulation feature. So normally what's the encapsulation? Meaning is that it's a wrapping or covering of data. It's a wrapping or gathering of data and member function into a single unit. That is called encapsulation. Wrapping or covering of data member and member function into a single unit. That is called encapsulation. Here, in according to OOPS concept, the combination of data and function into a single unit called class. Combining data and function into a single unit called class. And the process is known as encapsulation. So already we discussed about class. Now, class is a user-defined data type. A combination of data member function into single unit is called class, and the process is known as encapsulation. It's a covering. So generally, the difference between tablet and capsule, you could see the difference. Capsule means the medicine is covered, whereas tablet, it is visible. Inside, we could see the color of the tablet, whereas encapsulation is totally covered. Once you open that cover, you could see the medicine which is placed inside the cover. So that is encapsulation. Now come to the next one. Provides security, flexibility, and easy maintainability. So in data encapsulation, it's going to have the benefit called security. Security means the data cannot be accessed outside of the world. That can be achieved with the help of encapsulation. Flexibility and easy maintainability. Flexibility and easy maintainability. So how it can be achieved? How it can be achieved in object-oriented programming with the help of concept called access specifier. With the help of concept called access specifier. Public, protected, and closed. Already we discussed three types of access specifier. One is public, second one is protected, third one is private. Which has the highest priority? Private. In C++, the default access specifier is private only. The user forgot to give the access specifier. Automatically, the compiler will take by default as private. As a result, by default, the data is protected. Now come to the protected. The protected lies between private and public. Private and public. Which has lesser priority compared to private. Whereas public means can be accessed outside of the world. It can be accessed between any classes. That is public. Now come to the concept called encapsulation. So encapsulation helps us in binding the data. Binding means the data and member function, whenever we are passing any data in member function, it will be binded to the function definition. That is instance variable and the member function that work on this instance variable of a class. Encapsulation is also useful in hiding the data. Hiding the data means we are telling now it's a protection of data with help of public protected from illegal direct access. From illegal direct access. Encapsulation also help us make a flexible code which is easy to change and maintain. Encapsulation also help us to make flexible code which is easy to change and maintain. Now come to the data abstraction or data, hiding. Hiding means with the help of access specifier, data can be hidden from the external world. That we can call it as abstraction also. Abstraction or data hiding. Class contain both data and function. Class contain both data and function that already discussed. Data is not accessible from the outside of the world. Only those functions which are present inside class can access. So as a result, if we forget to give access specifier, by default, the C++ compiler, it will take that particular data member as private. Data is not accessible from the outside of the world. And only those functions which are present in the class can access the data. That means within that class, private data member can be accessed. The insulation of data from direct access by the program is called data hiding or information hiding. The insulation of data from direct access by the program is called data hiding or information hiding. That is the insulation means that the protection of data from direct access to the program is called data hiding and information hiding. Hiding the complex of program is called abstraction, and only the essential features are represented. So generally, the abstraction means providing the essential information, hiding the implementation detail. So providing the very vital information, hiding the implementation detail. That is called abstraction. Uses. First one, makes the application secure by making data private and avoiding the user level error that may corrupt the data. Makes the application secure by making data private and avoiding the user level error that may corrupt the data. Second one, this avoid code duplication and increase the code reusability. So code duplication can be avoided and it can increase the code reusability. So this is the example for abstraction. This is the example for abstraction. For example, when you send an email to someone, you just click send and you will get the success message. What actually happened when you click send, how data is transmitted over the network to the recipient is hidden from you. So this is an example for abstraction. So already I said data abstraction means providing the essential information, hiding the implementation detail. So whatever the mail that we are going to send, once we click on that message, when we click on that send button, automatically message will be delivered to the recipient. Here, actually what happened when you click on the send, how the data is transmitted over the internet or network to the recipient is hidden from you. This type of scenario is called data abstraction. So encapsulation advantages. So already we are talking about that features. So encapsulation is an important feature because uh, it have the potential of data protection, that is data hiding. It having the protection of data protection, data hiding with help of class access specifier, private, protected, and public. Advantages. Encapsulated classes reduce complexity. Encapsulated classes means data abstraction, which reduce the complexity. Help protect our data, which help us to protect our data. A client cannot change an account balance if we have encapsulated. A client cannot change the account balance if we encapsulate. Encapsulated means actually data is protected by specifying the keyword private. Or if you forget to give the keyword private, then also the data will be protected. So encapsulated classes are easier to change. Encapsulated classes are very easier to change. Here the example. So already we talked about that capsule, right? So the common example of encapsulation is capsule. In capsule, all medicine are encapsulated inside capsule. The common example of encapsulation is capsule. In capsule, all medicines are encapsulated inside the capsule. That is, it cannot be shown outside. It is totally hidden. So automatic cola vending machine. Automatic cola vending machine. Suppose you go to an automatic cola vending machine and request for cola. The machine processes your request and give the cola. That means that, say the uppercase in what we have seen, all capsule In capsule, all medicines are encapsulated into the campus. Here also, the cola vending machine, everything is hidden. Whenever you are going to ask, whenever going to give request, then only it will give the cola. Suppose if you go to automatic cola vending machine and request for cola, the machine processes your request and gives cola. So this is an example program, data abstraction and encapsulation. Any C++ program where you implement a class with public and private is an example for data encapsulation and abstraction. That means in any C++ program where you implement a class with a public and private data member, it became the data encapsulation abstraction. Here, you could see the class adder. You could see the class adder. Under public section, we have adder. So that means the adder function can be accessed outside of the class adder. Also, we have another function called addNum. We have another function called addNum. Here, the interface to outside the world is get total data. The int total, is mentioned here as hidden data from outside the world, that is int total. So actually, what's happening is here, you could see the constructor here. You could see the constructor here. The same name, the member function name is same as class name, as well as here interface to outside the world. Interface to outside the world. There are two functions, add num and get total. Here private hidden data from outside the world in total. So as a result, whenever you are going to use class in which private and public is used, then it becomes the data abstraction and encapsulation. Thank you.